Hey, so since this is the first episode and it's Monday, I want to talk about Monday and how you can use purpose and develop a purposeful mindset that can transform how you start a week. And the reality is that people, the majority of people, live for about 28% of the days of their lives. The weekend, the days of the week that begin with the letter S, basically 2/7 of our lives. If you go on Instagram or Twitter right now and you look up the top trending hashtags, I guarantee you'll see Monday motivation up there. And there's nothing wrong with getting people like psyched up about Monday or the start of the week, but there is something I think fundamentally wrong about just living for 2/7 of your life. And here's why. Most of the time, what we do between Monday and Friday, that is our social contribution and our legacy in the world. I mean, if you're working for a company that solves a human problem, which every company does if it exists on the planet, or you're going to school, learning something new, you're doing research, you're teaching, you have a part-time job, whatever it is that you do, there is a human being at the end of that chain. That is your societal contribution. And most of that happens in a structured way between Monday through Friday. But what happens is I hear people, whether it's on a college campus where I work a lot, I hear people talking about how excited they are for the weekend on Mondays. Like I just heard someone talking about, oh my gosh, what are you doing this weekend? And then the other guy was like, what are you doing the weekend after this weekend? And the woman was like, what did you do this past weekend? And it's Monday or Tuesday. Or when people are like, I'm working with a company and they're sitting in a meeting, they're like, oh, it's hump day, only 3 more days left of doing what we're spending 35% of our waking lives doing. It's almost the weekend. It creates this like kind of mindlessness to the legacy that you're leaving, to the social contribution you make through your work, school, or whatever it is that you do between Monday and Friday. And I think that a purposeful mindset can help change that for us. And it's sort of changed my thinking. I read an article by this guy named Dr. Ali Benazir. And what he said was that he's a medical doctor, but what he said is that we as human beings genetically had about a 1 in 400 quadrillion chance of even existing in our current genetic form. I mean, that means that your chances of your biological parents meeting times about 10 to the 40th power on planet Earth since the beginning of time, even when we didn't have penicillin, in which the life expectancy was about 27, was about 1 in 400 quadrillion. That means you and everything that you do and everybody that you surround yourself with, including the person that's behind you right now, there's no one behind me right now, but is a miracle. I mean, our lives are just like a succession of miracles that are happening. If you just think about that meeting that you just had, there was like 10, if there was 10 people in there, what's 10 times 100, 1 in 400 quadrillion? That's the chances of that event happening. It's compelling to think about that. But what it does is it prompts us to think purposefully. Because when we believe that and think about that and the prospects of our rare existence, we have to ask the question, no matter where we are, including on Monday morning, why me? Why here? Why right now? You're going into that 8 a.m. class if you're a college student. Why does this class exist on the planet? Why does that person at the front of the room spending their entire life's work on this subject? In your company, why did this company exist? Why do we have hundreds, thousands, millions of customers who need and use our products to make their lives better? What's the end outcome of your teaching or that part-time job at the restaurant where you literally serve people sustenance? By asking that question, inevitably what happens is at the end of the why chain, you'll find another human being. You'll find that no matter what we do it to either solve, serve, or help another person. Solve their problem through a product. Serve them through teaching. Help add value to their lives through all of the part-time jobs that we do. But when we come into a week and we kind of think, oh, here we go, Monday again, we lose that questioning. But that questioning, that belief that your existence, that you matter no matter where you are right now, that what you're doing and you exist for a reason and your existence is incredibly rare, could dramatically shift your mindset. And that is the first step towards adopting a purposeful mindset, is to believing that you matter and believing that you exist to serve something that's greater than yourself. And so I would just advocate today, on this Monday, or tomorrow, just remember that you had a 1 in 400 quadrillion chance of being here, and ask that question starting right in the morning, why me here now? I think the answer that you'll find will be compelling.